Hello. What I am doing now, just for fun, is just basically trying to find somebody to shoot. Because all I've been doing is dying lately, and I'm really not caring right now if they're good, bad, ugly, friendly, not friendly. I just want to shoot somebody right in their face. So, I'm here camped out in Electro. This is a pretty good building to do it. It's right kind of on the eastern part of town. There's the police station, the north fire station by the power plants there. The other fire station is behind this building. Can't really see it. Not a huge deal. But in third person, you got a pretty good view all the way around Electro. If you kind of keep an eye on things, it'd be pretty tough to get through the city unnoticed. I mean, you can't always get a shot on somebody, but that's a pretty popular stop, the police station. That hill right there seems to be where there's a lot of action when people are looking to shoot people in Electro. It's a good place to sit as well, but I don't know. I prefer the building, more cover. A little tougher to spot. I mean, if you look where I'm laying now, this hill is literally the only place somebody could shoot me from. And in order to get up here, you got a ladder there, and you could come in through the hallways to a door right underneath here. But you have to come up this ladder. I'd see ya, I'd hear ya, and you'd get one right between the eyes. And if I was feeling nice, I might say, hey, don't come up the ladder, but probably not. So, we'll see what happens. I got a Mosin with a long-range scope, and I'm just going to lay around up here, circle around until I see somebody running into Electro, and I am going to try and put one right between their eyes. If anybody that cares about this game is watching this, this might seem like kind of a, well, it is a cheap way to play the game, to just sit and wait for anybody unsuspecting and just shoot them. But I have literally died in this game 20 times, and I'd say I've killed 5 people. So it's time to just shoot someone. It's been about 5 minutes. Haven't seen anybody yet, but server is full. It's got 40 people or close to it, so somebody will be coming through here eventually. There are absolutely no zombies anywhere to be seen, which is good and bad. Good because it means at least somebody's been through the city. I mean, this is kind of the only way to get to Belota Airfield or Cherno from, well, the entire east side of the map is to come right up this road. Oh, there's a player right there. Oh, he's got absolutely nothing. I know I said I would shoot anybody, but even I just can't shoot somebody that has absolutely no clothes on them. I mean, it's totally possible. He was just held up and had absolutely everything taken from him, so maybe if he grabs a gun, happens to get geared up, I might take a shot at him, but yeah, probably not. Oh, there he goes. He's not even stopping for the police station, so he's obviously on a mission. I was too slow to crawl over here and see him. I guess he did have a hard hat on, so he wasn't totally naked. Ah, stupid error messages. Biggest bummer about this game, I was up here earlier. I saw somebody on this roof over here. I think that's a hospital or some sort of supply building. He got shot by somebody on the front of the police station, who I knew was there, but I couldn't see him. That guy who shot him went up here, crawled from here to the guy to loot him, and I shot him and killed him. And then that guy's friend, who I don't know where he come from, but I know they were friendly, because he came, ran over to his friend to try and loot his body, and I wounded him, and he crawled back in. And made his way up, climbed this ladder, and I didn't shoot him. I probably could have shot him when he was right here, but I didn't. I didn't really want to poke my head up and get shot by his friend if they were trying to bait me, because at that point they knew I was up here. They came to the base of the ladder and we were having a nice little conversation just about, they were trying to get me surrender, and I mean, really, why would I? Anybody who comes up this ladder is dead. Nobody can hit me. It's like, I'm not going to surrender. And they're the ones who shot this guy. But then the game just crashed. Crashed, or everybody was kicked out of the server. One of the two. It happens all the time. You see a little no message received. It's kind of annoying. Then you got to find a different server. But anyway, for now I'm going to pause until I see some action. So, thought I just heard somebody eat something, possibly right below me. Sometimes when the server fills up, you can hear other people's sound effects, but this sounded legit, so I'm just going to kind of wait here and see if maybe somebody comes up the ladder. Crawl over here and just take a peek down there in third person. It's usually the key indicator your server's filling up is when you hear like distant sound effects of zombies growling or people picking up ammo, eating, things like that. It's just kind of like a glitch. I don't know. Anytime I hear it, if you pull the player list up, it's usually pretty full. But I don't hear anybody moving beneath me or anything like that. It was just like a plain as day, somebody munching on something. I'm sure it was canned tuna, but so I kind of thought I would check it out, but I am going to pause again. Hopefully see some people. Look at this. I think this guy just spawned in. Well, sweet. Got myself a kill. Could have warned him. Could have done a lot of things. I am just going to assume that guy was the most horrible son of a bitch in all of DayZ. I actually didn't even see him spawn in. He just kind of was suddenly there. Don't see anybody around. So I'm going to go see what he's got. He didn't come through the door, so hey buddy. Well, fortunately the guy didn't have crap, but I do feel better. I mean, look at that difficult shot. I mean, not everybody can shoot somebody from this distance. I mean, that has to be 20 yards easy. I mean, that is not an easy shot to do. Obviously, I'm kidding. The only thing that makes me a little nervous being here is obviously this is a good spot to find people and to shoot them. I know it. So other people must know it as well. And if I'm sitting here looking at somebody and somebody happens to spawn in right here, I might not see him until it's too late. Because friendly or not, I don't care if you're the nicest guy in DayZ, if you spawn in, you got another player that you just happen to spawn in right on top of. You're gonna panic, get a gun out, and shoot that bastard. I mean, there's just nobody would not do it. I actually feel kind of bad about shooting that guy right there, because I don't know what he was doing, but he didn't have shit for loot. I highly doubt he was somebody who hunts other players, but you just never know. If you think like that, you can't enjoy DayZ. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Probably didn't. I'd say it's a 1 in a million chance, but if you're the person I shot, I'm sorry. I'm taking my frustrations out on you when it's really other people I would like to shoot. But okay, I'm going to pause until maybe when and if I see somebody else. I see a player. He just spawned from this building right here, because I saw him on the second floor. He ran right to the police station. Try and get a shot on him if he goes up to the roof for the police station. He's inside it right now, looking around. Ooh, that guy is sprinting. Looks like he found himself a 22. Not sure where he went. He ran this way, so he must be digging in these buildings here. Or he's back in the police station. Back up and lay back down for now. Tell the guy must somewhat know what he's doing. Just with the speed in which he looted that police station, in and out. Didn't stop. Didn't give a target. Smart. I mean, I'm not just going to shoot and give away my position. Unless I'm somewhat sure I'm going to shoot somebody there. I just heard him shoot his 22. Shot again. It's definitely in this direction. He's behind those houses there. If he's making his way towards the fire station. Scooch. And he did a third shot there. Tempting to climb down, chase him down, but by the time I get there, I have no idea where he's at. He's still using that little gun to shoot zombies, I suppose. It's been a while since anybody's been around here, so if I could see him going to the fire station, I'd get up, get my crosshairs on the tower, see if I could get a shot on him when he's going in there, but I really want to get up before I know that's where he's going, just in case there's somebody sitting on one of these hills. I don't think he's going that way. His shots are getting a little closer. It would be kind of fun to get down, try and hold this guy up. Haven't done that yet. Okay, so that's 22 is bolt action, so whoever's shooting there could be a handgun. It's definitely semi-auto. I guess I've never actually shot the 22s, but I think it's a bolt action. Or he picked up an SKS and I just misidentified the weapon. I was just in the police station earlier and that's what I saw laying in there, so. The guy is pretty careless with his shots. When I am in a town, especially in a full server, you won't find me haphazardly just shooting zombies. I run around with my gun because you round a corner and come face to face, that's your only chance. But I hotkey that axe and gun it. I rarely take out a zombie with a gun in a town. Unless it's a really low count server. Shots are still coming from the same direction. Not that risky. I'm going to climb down here and go to the other end of the building and see if I can see where he's at. Surprised I haven't seen him. Can't go to the west without me seeing him for sure. He could maybe sneak off to the east through the trees, but didn't seem to have much gear, so it would make sense to just leave Electro. I don't see him. I don't like to lay there. So I'm going to go back up to my hidey hole. Well, I'm going to keep my eye out, and I am going to pause it until there's possibly more action.